Hello, welcome to Hush TV. My name is Ian James, and here we are deep in the heart of historic Brixton at the Brixton Academy, where Kids in Glass Houses are going to be playing. They've been supporting Yumi at 6 for a while, and Aled's with me. Shumai, Aled. I learned for you. Yeah. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm really good. Tired a bit, but just excited for the last show now. Yeah.
You're gonna go out with a bang?
I hope so.
I hope so. You're looking a bit sort of
I'm a bit
cautious.
Right. No, we'll go out for him and hopefully knock her out of the park. I don't know. You never know with a London show, but yes,
really? Didn't you play one last night?
If yesterday was anything to go by, today should be amazing. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
On the Welsh theme, I know everyone sort of picks up on that. Does it annoy you a bit?
No, I mean it's fine. It's kind of inevitable, really. But
really?
Yeah, I mean, people are now accusing us of defiling sheep. I'm alright with it. Pretty much.
Why do they always pick up on that? Out of all the amazing things about your glorious nation, they have to choose that. I mean, you've got daffodils, you've got St. David, you've got all kinds of great things.
Leeks, Tom Jones.
Yeah. Moving on. Yeah, true. But moving on from that, the Cardiff scene where you guys hail from, how is it looking these days?
It's looking pretty good again, actually. I mean, it had a bit of a quiet spell after we all kind of broke out of it. Like a lot of venues have closed down, and it's kind of economy's kind of hit the sort of music scene a bit, but it's kind of picking up again now. Bands like Straight Lines and The People, The Poet are coming through in a band called Cuba. So it's definitely started to pick up again, and there seems to be that sense of community that we had sort of 6 or 7 years ago has started to sort of build up again. So yeah, it's quite promising again. Okay,
and I love how you Welsh bands sort of have this amazing tradition of helping the next generation along. I mean, the Lost Prophets sort of did it for you guys, and Stereophonics as well. Who else are you chummy with?
Welsh bands, I guess, like Funeral for a Friend. We've toured with them. We've toured with the Blackout. We did some shows with Manic Street Preachers. It's just a bit of a cliche, really. But
why?
I don't know. It's just a bit odd. They're all Welsh bands. It's just really incestuous.
Incestuous, or maybe you share national zeal.
Yeah, maybe you could put it that way. I just think it's awesome that bands are willing to support people who have grown up in a similar sort of community, and I think the personality with the Welsh bands is very similar, and some English bands may not necessarily get it. But yeah. That kind of makes touring with Welsh bands a bit easier, I think.
So In Gold Blood, third album.
Yes.
It's a new sound, completely different direction for you guys.
Yes.
How's the reception been?
It's been really good. Like critically, it was like the first album I think that was pretty universally well received. So to have people who kind of dismissed us a little in the past sort of give us some of the plaudits was was quite nice, and like people have reacted well to it. I think. Certain kids, I guess, were a bit alienated by it because it was such a radical change.
Which
but
is inevitable with being a bit more mainstream.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to go through the process and then come out the other side, really.
Were you guys worried at all when you were writing the album that them going a bit more mainstream might lose some of your band's originality?
I don't really think we were really thinking about that in that way. I thought we were just kind of writing songs and they were sounding a bit different to what we'd done before, but we weren't really aiming to sound more mainstream or anything. They were just the songs that came out while we started writing. There was it wasn't really predetermined or anything, I don't think.
Completely natural progression of sound. Okay, I'm maturing, if you will.
Well, of course.
And what do you think about the current state of mainstream music? Like, if you turned on Radio 1, what do you think about that?
It's pretty shit.
Yeah, no,
it's just really stale. I think everything sounds like it's just been churned out of the same factory. It's just one beat and one kind of idea, and people are making a lot of money out of it. Everyone kind of mentions a rock revival every year. I don't think it ever really goes away. I think like things like Download and Sonosphere are testament to the fact that they're Sonosphere this year.
That's a big development.
Yeah, I mean. I think rock's always there. I mean, it's always going to be hard to get rock on the radio because the majority of people are just more interested in kind of simple dance music.
They're not ready, man. They're not ready.
They don't want to think about their music. They just want to down some pints and probably go and fist pump in a club.
Yeah. And you guys did play a few. Well, you've played some more mainstream festivals. Like you played T4 on the Beach a while ago. When you're at a festival like that, do you ever look at the bill and think like, oh God, we have to play with them?
Horrible.
Really? I wanted to know what you thought about that.
We didn't really know how or why we were on it.
Well, you just turned up and thought, what the hell are we doing?
It's just a bit unprecedented for a band like us because it's not kind of unheard of that a rock band would do it, but we didn't really have a profile to justify doing it.
Okay.
And that kind of became evident when we kind of stepped on the stage, and it was just like 70,000 N-Dubs fans kids. Or whatever, and
they love that, don't they?
Yeah, so like N-Dubs were fine, but yeah, it was a bit weird, and they wouldn't let the band play. It was just like a backing track, and I had to just sing live over it.
Really?
Yeah.
It was that bad?
Yeah, it was terrible, and then it was, it was all gangways and walkways, and not for us.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was bizarre, and I mean, the only perk to it was that they kind of gave you loads of free stuff backstage. Okay. Scrabble, would you believe?
That's what you got up to?
Got me a free game of Scrabble.
It's not rock and roll, is it?
Not very rock and roll.
Maybe literary rock and roll. But
well, it was Scrabble Trickster as well, which is a new version.
I've never even played that.
It's not good.
It's not worth your time.
It's as bad as T4 on the Beach, really. So it was
excellent comparison, sir. That's a metaphor right there. Scrabble Trickster is pretty much T4 on the Beach. And you just got back from Australia, didn't you?
We did. We did
How
Soundwave. It was amazing. Like we've never really been part of like a touring festival as such. So it was just amazing to just you get to hang out with loads of bands you've admired growing up and stuff, and like the atmosphere there was just amazing. Everyone really got on, and obviously getting to be in Australia,
it's pretty sick.
At the end of this summer, it wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, it's peak, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's cool. Sweet, man. Well, I'd like to say Hoyle.
Hoyle. You're very good, actually.
Pronunciation's
top notch.
Thank you. Perhaps you could teach me some more another time.
I will. Absolutely.
This has been Hush TV with Aled from Kids in Glass Houses.